From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Diego Dodd, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
At the plate, Felipe Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees, second baseman, Felipe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Rietzma, the right-hander, standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
George Person.
Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
You froze him on the fastball there. George Person becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Trevor Bernard.
Into the box, Trevor Bernard, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Harden is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis
Leading off for the
Serrano,
Yankees.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Luis Serrano.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-1 on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Charlie Michelle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
1-1-1.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Scott Leone.
Leone, an Ohio native. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new.
To be able to know you're going to make your home, invest in the team, invest in the community, and real.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're singing into the box.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Glenn Day.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. On its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Willie Espinosa.
Stepping in now, Willie Espinoza
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jack
Batting
Humphrey.
ninth.
First 2 men in the
Center
inning have
fielder,
both gone down via
Jack
the punch-out, so we'll
Humphrey.
see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Ready now, Felipe
Leading off the
Gonzalez
fourth for the
flew out
Yankees.
in his last at-bat.
Second
This game
baseman,
is rolling right
Number
along as we move
25.
into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, George Person.
Up
He'll
next
look
for
to
the
bounce
Yankees.
back after striking
Third
out his
baseman,
last time up.
George Person.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Standing in now,
Number
Trevor
31.
Bernard. As he'll
Trevor
take a look at a high
Bernard.
strike that time. It's 0-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Serrano.
Into the box now, Luis Serrano.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bernard, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Michel.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charlie Michel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here it comes. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays 0. So stepping in, Scott
Leading
Leon.
off for the Yankees.
He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Scott Leon.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. And now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Now at the plate, Glenn Bain.
Third baseman,
He's set and the pitch.
Bain.
Popped him up. Merrill moving to his left. 2 down. Settling in now, Willie Espinosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Willie
First
Espinosa.
pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Yankees shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. At the knees and called strike 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Jack Humphreys.
Leading off for the
this
Yankees.
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Center
ballgame.
fielder, Jack Humphreys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Pitch on the way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showing. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Felipe Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike one to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. Yes! That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What?
Down the first baseline. Foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gilliam is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, George Person.
The batter, third baseman, George Person.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, Trevor Bernard.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Last time up.
Left fielder, Trevor Bernard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
One. Ball to third. Lehman comes up with it on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Serrano.
Catcher, Luis Serrano.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out. when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Charlie Michel.
In now, Charlie Michel. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Norm Wall is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in
Rays,
the bottom half of
number
the 8th.
0, Norm Wall.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Gavin Barton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Francisco Rodriguez earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First